I was in a band previous to the Words called Jeepster, and I used to practice in a place in Denton.
Potential House it was called, and Tony McCarroll, who used to be in Oasis, used to run that place. So me and Steve were in different bands, and our bands were like, we weren't really sort of happy with them, so we said we'd start a super band.
So eventually, you know, at gigs we'd see each other more and more, and we'd talk, we'd have a laugh, and we decided just to do it. And within months, we had Graeme and then Tom. And we were playing more than we'd ever played before with our other bands. You know, so we met like-minded people who were willing to put in the effort that we were putting in.
With influences from David Bowie through to the Strokes, the Words have managed to create their own unique style of music that both entertains and excites.
We kind of like cover a lot of bases in a lot of our songs. We kind of sound like one band maybe like for one song and a different band for a different song. We never try to set out to write a song or like anything that sounds like anyone else. We just write what comes out, and that's, you know, that's the words.
It's like a communication, like a conversation with our instruments. And the more we play together, the tighter that becomes, and the nicer it becomes. We have guitars and drums, and we do what we can with them, make different rhythms and different sounds. We've
drawn a lot of influences, both like as a band and personally as well. So I think it all kind of like gets thrown into a big pot, and this, you know, what comes out is what we are.
The Words were starting to get noticed, and in June 2010, the band signed with Phoenix Records.
And we used to play in Staley Bridge at a bar called Viva, and one of the guys that used to come and see us, we'd never actually knew him until about 3 years later, because he went to Staffordshire University and became the musical director of Phoenix Records, who are our label, and basically got in touch with our manager through Facebook or MySpace or something, and it went from there really. So it's kind of like a chance meeting from way back that we didn't even know about.
The Words were playing many gigs and festival appearances at fantastic locations around the UK. They then started working with many great companies, including the likes of Hollyoaks, BBC Radio, Key 103, Kerrang and Microsoft. The Words also do a great deal of work alongside Mercedes-Benz, which gave them the opportunity of a lifetime.
We didn't expect it to be anything like it was. We were told that we were going over playing a gig, and we expected to be playing with a lot of bands in a similar position as ourselves. But as it turned out, we got there and we saw the what's it, the stage times, and it was just us, then 30 Seconds to Mars, and then Placebo, and it was like, bloody hell, you know, this is much bigger than we thought it was. And we thought maybe we wouldn't have a big crowd, but then it was full. There was 40,000 people. We thought maybe they wouldn't react, not knowing the material, but then they were clapping and waving, and so it just went beyond our expectations at every point.
You know, it was weird to play in front of 40,000 people, but nice at the same time.
It's probably like the best 2 days that I've, you know, of my life really. It was just great meeting so many like influential people and playing in front of that many people. It was great. It's good fun.
You know, obviously they weren't there specifically for us, but to see them all, and you know, to see them especially when we started playing, when they were getting into it, it was just an amazing feeling, and that's definitely something we want to recreate.
In the late stages of 2011, the Words released their debut album titled Truth and Faith. The launch party was a sellout, and they look on towards a very positive future.
If we can play in front of more people all the time, even better. But you know, I see it going big. Why not?
I think we'll be a bit like the Rolling Stones in that we'll be making music when we're about 45, 50 and beyond, to be honest, because it's all we like doing.
Hopefully we can get back to Europe and we can go abroad and we can start playing again. And if that happens, then if we can make more fans in, you know, different places as well as Germany, then it'd be great.
You know, we just hope that, obviously a lot of it is chance, and you know, we just hope it's going to fall into the right places, but it's also a case of you've got to push it, and it's kind of, you know, you make your own look as well. So, you know, for the future, the sky's the limit.